Hey guys, welcome back to another Late Night Thoughts. So today I'm going to be talking about my most anticipated films of 2024. I've looked through the whole calendar and I've kind of just made a list of the films that I am personally anticipating the most. And, looking onto 2024, it is looking like kind of a lean year in general. There's not many big films that are expected to come out. This has been largely affected by obviously the writers and actors strike of 2023. So that's now obviously going to catch up here where a lot of films got pushed back to 2025. So yeah, this is what we've got coming out in 2024. And so I'm just going to go through the ones that I'm most anticipating and then obviously give you my personal most anticipated film of the year. So starting off, I just went from January to December in terms of what I've seen with the release. Starting off is Argylle. So there's this film, I think it's directed by Matthew Vaughn, who directed the Kingsman films. And it's got Henry Cavill in it. It's got some good actors in it. Looks like a cool, fun little flick, like where it's just going to be some wacky kind of action. I believe it's like about a fictional story and whatnot, whilst real events are taking place. And yeah, it looks like, just based on the trailer that I saw, that looked like a lot of fun. Dune Part 2. So I haven't even finished watching the first one yet. I only watched a bit of it. I need to finish watching that film, but the trailer for this one looks really good. And what I had seen of the first Dune, I really liked. I just kind of, for some reason, never got around to finishing it, but I've heard really great things about it. So I will finish the first one before I go and see Dune Part 2 so that I can properly review that one. But trailers for that look really good, so I'm excited. Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire. Off the back of watching Godzilla Minus One, I'm not sure what I want to see with this one now. I know these films, the Hollywood Godzilla films, you switch your brains off. They are just monster smashing films, like just carnage and wreckage, all this stuff, like no story whatsoever. There's been no characters and no story whatsoever in these films. So if I'm just going to be going in prepared to see just some monster action, and I might be happy with it. So yeah, Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire. There is a film, it's a lesser known one called Civil War coming out. I am interested in this because it has kind of political talking points in it, I guess, where it's talking about basically, believe the film is set in kind of a post-apocalyptic setting with America after America is basically divided by civil war. And so you have people on both sides just fighting for survival, essentially. The trailer looked interesting. It could be really bad just based on Hollywood these days and how they portray things, but looked interesting nonetheless, so I'll definitely check that out. There's a film called The Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling. I don't know much about it. All I know is I like Ryan Gosling, and if he's in a new film, I'm keen to check it out. And I saw a trailer for this one, but I vaguely remember it. But I like Ryan Gosling, so I'll definitely try and check that one out. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This one is high up on my list for the year because to me the Planet of the Apes films, the new 3 that they made over the last 10 or so years, I thought they were really good, and I thought they just got better and better. And I loved the arc that they had with Caesar and the whole story with the apes taking power over the humans. And I'm curious to see now, because this is really kind of entering the territory of the original Planet of the Apes, where they are now the superior species on the planet, and humans are, essentially animals and don't have any power. So yeah, I'm keen to see that one. I'm hoping it'll be really good, just like the others. Ballerina. So I don't have higher hopes for it, but the only reason I'm interested is because it is a spin-off of the John Wick universe. So could be good. I like the actress in it, Ana de Armas, and apparently it's going to give a cameo Keanu Reeves. So I'll definitely check that one out when I get the chance, but not high hopes. I just don't know what to expect. But anyways, Inside Out 2. I like the first Inside Out. It's not my favorite Pixar film. Is it Pixar? It's not my favorite of the Disney animated films, but I really like it. And so for a second one, I'm curious to see where they go with it. Obviously, with the girl more grown up and looks like she's going to be dealing with kind of more hormonal things as a teenager. So could be fun, could be really good, could be bad. Bad Boys 4. I liked the third Bad Boys. I thought that was a decent film. The second one's still my favorite, but the third one I thought was decent after all those years. So with the fourth one coming out, I'm here for it. I'll check it out. No problems with that. Horizon, an American Saga. There's a chapter 1 and 2. So this is a two-parter. It's a Kevin Costner Western Cowboys type film. I'm interested in it because I've seen a bit of Yellowstone. I really liked what I saw. And I like Kevin Costner, so I'd be curious to see. I think this is essentially the project why he's walked away from Yellowstone 4. He wanted to make his own thing with cowboys, so could be, I'd be keen to see that. I definitely would check it out. This movie, next one, Deadpool 3. This is what I think has the most potential to be the highest grossing film of the year, as the most obvious one. Even if it's not a great film, I could still see it making a lot of money. But if it turns out to be good or great, I think it'll easily cross the $1 billion mark. Fun, be cool to see Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine, particularly in the yellow outfit, the comic book accurate outfit. Looks really cool from those photos. So we'll definitely check that one out. Joker Folie à Deux. So this personally is my most anticipated film of the year. I loved the first one. I do not know what the hell to expect with this one. There's rumors that it's a musical. I don't know if it's going to be a full musical, if we'll just have musical moments, because Lady Gaga in it, obviously, as Harley Quinn. I don't know how they make a story continuing on from the first one, but I have faith that it can be good. It's my personally most anticipated film of the year. So I'm looking forward to that one. I hope it's great. I really want that one to be great, because I like that it's not really, it doesn't exist in any other greater universe. It's its own thing. I love that. I'm getting sick of the shared universe thing. So I want this film to be great. And yeah, that's my most anticipated one. Then there's Gladiator 2. I have no idea why this film is getting made, but I love the first Gladiator film, so I think I'll check this one out. But I have no idea why they're making this film. It just baffles me. Then you have War of the Rohirrim, which I believe is an animated film about, obviously set in the Lord of the Rings universe, about the Riders of Rohan. I don't know what this one could be like. Could be great, could be bad, but it's Lord of the Rings, so I love Lord of the Rings. I think I'll check that one out. Can't see why not, unless I hear bad things about it, in which case maybe not. And the final pick on the list that I saw was Karate Kid. So there's been this recent announcement by Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan that they are making a Karate Kid film. I don't know how it'll tie into the Cobra Kai universe. That would determine my excitement for the film, because if it does tie into Cobra Kai, I will be very excited. But if it's kind of like doing its own thing, I'll be disappointed. And I'll be even more disappointed if it doesn't have Johnny Lawrence in it. I mean, he's my favorite character in that show. So yeah, that rounds out my whole list of the most anticipated. So just to run them through again, there's Argyle, Dune Part 2, Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire, Civil War, The Fall Guy, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Ballerina, Inside Out 2, Bad Boys 4, Horizon, American Saga Chapter 1 and 2, Deadpool 3, Joker Folie à Deux, Gladiator 2, War of the Rohirrim, and Karate Kid. So that's the whole list, guys. That's the films I'm looking forward to this year. So look out for my reviews of them as the year goes on. But yeah, that's my list there. So I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below, which films you're most looking forward to and what you expect from them. And otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.